Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to a channel update. It's been quite a long time since I put any videos up, probably since the Epic 15 stuff went up. There is going to be something from Epic 16 as it's pretty much been a time of events for me. Had Epic 15, Epic 16 and then I had a multiplayer iSeries I-55 event sandwiched in between as well over the last couple of months, which has been a bit hectic. And for those of you that have watched some of my other videos, my other updates, etc., the main reason for my delay in posting stuff is because of the weekends and time of the week where I spend with my girlfriend and don't have enough time to record all that often. And kind of, if I spend the time going away for weekends to cover events and do commentary, then that kind of means that I lose out on some time and have to make up for it and can't really be spending it recording games, etc., which has been a bit of a shame, and still trying to get myself sorted in a permanent kind of housing situation so I'm not trekking around all over the shop and we don't have this problem. But until then, it's going to be a bit of a an interruption for getting regular content and regular videos, but a couple of things are in the pipeline for that. First of all, as you may have noticed, I've got a new intro video and I've got some new graphics, which is partly funded by the I-55 event that I was at, which is a bit of a bonus. So I'm going to give you a quick flick through of those, and some of this stuff is really good. I'm loving it. You'll probably see the avatars changed as well, and I can't wait to start using some of this stuff and streaming. I'm not going to be streaming on a regular basis. I'm probably going to set myself a target of just saying, right, once a week for the evening for 3-4 hours, 2-3 hours, whatever. I'm just going to sit, get some gaming time in, see if we can get a bit of a following going on the stream and just use some of these graphics. One problem with it, as you can see with this one, I'm having a run with the overlay is kind of see-through, because otherwise at the top where the Eclipse Gaming TV bit is, if I'm playing CSGO, that's where the scoreboard comes up. I could ask them to try and remake it, but the trouble is it then cuts out the Eclipse Gaming TV thing and we'll have to change it from there. So I'm still kicking around that idea about what I want to do with it. But I think it actually looks quite cool when you got the scoreboard coming through the back, and if I'm playing or if I'm doing commentary, then I tend to bring it up at the end of every round anyway, and you'll be able to see the team scores. So I don't think it's a major problem. It does look pretty cool, and hopefully I'll get to show you guys. The intro you've already seen, I'll pop that at the end because I'm really loving that. It's probably my favourite thing of the whole pack that I've managed to get. But yeah, all in all, really good stuff. And here you can see the overlay again, and it's got the full graphics in play, and then a space for the webcam as well, which I haven't quite got plugged in yet, but I will use my webcam if I'm streaming. Probably should have spent a little more on it than I did. I just picked up a really cheap one, which I don't think is even HD, and I'm starting to regret that now, but never mind. And I've also got one set up without the webcam for times when I'm not really feeling it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty exciting stuff, and I'm looking forward to getting some streaming going. I'll let you guys know on YouTube what my schedule is planning to be, but I'm just going to keep to something I can stick with, which pretty much means it's going to be probably once a week. Most likely going to be a Monday or a Wednesday, which is usually my days off where I can just sit and game and put in 3 hours or so, which is going to be exciting. If there's anything that you guys would like to see, any games you'd like me to cover, then please let me know. I'm starting to play quite a bit of NBA 2K16. I know I only really put up 1 or 2 videos, and there's a little bit of interest shown in it. Of course, there's going to be some CSGO. I need to get back into playing some CSGO for commentary reasons, and I'm going to record a video probably at some point this week if I can find the time to get around to it, but I don't know. My main problem with that is I know what I'm like when I start ranting about something. I'll just unleash into it, miss points, and just jump around. And I don't want that to happen, because the kind of theme I'm going down is connected with commentary and kind of where I see it being at and what it needs to progress to, largely talking about people in Europe and the UK in particular as far as CSGO goes, because that's something that I know a fair bit about. This is what I've done on and off for the last 10 years, and I want to make sure I pitch it in the right way. I don't want it to seem like a bit of an emo trip on my part. Oh wait, I'm not up to it anymore, and the like, because that's not really the view I'm going for, and I don't want to go and slag anyone else off as well, because there's no point in that. There's enough people out there that will criticise UK or EU commentators for CSGO. It is the way of things, and to be honest, getting comments like, oh, these casters are okay, or these guys aren't too bad, it's a massive, massive compliment when you're involved in CSGO. It's a thankless task as far as commentary goes, and people are always going to be there to try and put you down after you've been sitting for 2-3 days commentating for 14 hours straight with very little downtime, really, which is always good fun. But you end up getting a thick skin from it, and you do learn. But yeah, I want to make sure that I pitch it in the right way, see it as a positive thing, as ways where things can move forward and the point it has to get to, and make sure that the relevant people that are out there and doing their thing like I am are getting the sort of respect that they deserve for their efforts as well. And I'm not going to try and burn any bridges or slag anyone off with it, but that involves a bit of planning, which is rare for me, and trying to get all those points laid out. So in summary then, there is going to be a video coming, which I'm hoping is going to be this week. I definitely want to get this thing cracked out before I go on holiday, which is, let me give you the date for those of you that are watching this a little bit after the time it's recorded. I am flying out on the 15th of October, so I'm definitely going to get this thing up and recorded and on the internet ready before I go, because I think it's quite an important thing, and I want to get on it while it's fresh to a point as well, which is the plan. So that's the next thing you're going to be seeing from me on the channel. Also going to try and get myself a regular streaming schedule up and running. Not going to start that until after I'm back from holiday, which is the 22nd of October, I think. So towards the back end of the month, we'll probably see that start to kick in. Not saying there won't be some streaming, but it's going to be short notice. It won't be all that announced. It's really just a case of me trying it out and seeing how it's going. I'm used to talking for long periods when there's a game of Counter-Strike in front of me, but doing it when I'm playing myself, not so much. So it's going to be a bit of a practice and try and get a few things sorted out. And we can use the new graphics, which is going to be exciting as. So yeah, that's the plan with that. And also, yeah, apologies, I've not been around that much. I've been commentating at events, which has delayed me. And there's going to be some Epic 16 stuff, which is going to appear on the channel. Some video on demand stuff. I'm probably going to hold off putting that up until I've stuck up the other video for reasons that I will explain in the video which comes up. But you will be seeing what I was getting up to at Epic 16, and I'll probably throw up all of the commentary, warts and all, because I'm not sure it's one of my best personal performances this weekend, and one of the main reasons why I'm going to record the other video and try and step my game up in time for the next Epic event in February. So there's going to be some exciting stuff there. And what else did I want to mention? Oh yeah, also I'll try and find the I-55 stuff as well, because I got to work with some different people. In fact, I've got to work with, see, what is it now? So we've got one from 50, two from 55. Yeah, so I've worked with 5 different people over the last few months, which has been great, all involved in UK CSGO commentary, and there's a good amount of camaraderie, to be honest, behind the group. It used to be, when I first started out, that everyone was at each other's necks and trying to crawl over each other, and there's so many opportunities, but things have really changed now, and I think there's a lot of cohesion between the commentators, and it's now a case for us to try and step things up and get people on side. It's one of those, you can't please everyone, but can you please more people than those that just want to complain, because that's what they do. And that's kind of what my next video is going to be themed along the lines of, and I'm really excited to get that out for you guys. So keep it locked to the Eclipse Gaming TV channel. There's going to be some good stuff coming up for you within the next week, maybe just over, which is going to be exciting. And then you'll get to see some of the work that I've been getting up to over these last few months at live events. And from that point, we're hopefully going to kick things on towards the back end of this year into the new year. I'm going to try and stick to a streaming schedule, which is going to be good as well. So I'll give you updates on my Twitch channel in the next video when I get around to recording that. So I think that's pretty much it. So thank you very much, guys. Hopefully you're still with me, the few subscribers that I have got, and you've not got bored of me disappearing off the face of the earth like I tend to do. Any feedback you got for me on the graphics, please let me know. Anything that you'd like me to include in the streaming schedule and the games you'd like me to play. I'm thinking CSGO, which is my main game, which I need to really get back into for reasons I'll explain. League of Legends, I'm trying to get myself up to level 30 so I can start playing some ranked games. And then probably NBA 2K16, which is the main game I'm playing. But any other stuff you want to see on stream, please let me know. And I will keep you in the loop as to when the streaming schedule is going to allow me to bring you those games. And yeah, just any general thoughts, any new games that are out that you want me to take a look at, things you might like me to bring to the channel or to the stream, then that would be great. Drop it in the comment section, drop me a message. For those of you that have done this in the past, I try my very best to reply to everyone personally. I don't get too many, to be honest. I mean, I've got, 160 subscribers, and I'm not that prolific with videos, as you guys probably know. So replying to a few messages and getting some dialogue going is very easy. So you will get a reply, and as you can see, you can also contact me on Twitter at mcrossy12 as well, which I check on a very regular basis. So it'd be nice to try and get some dialogue with you guys, see who's still out there and interested in watching some stuff from me and from Eclipse Gaming TV. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Thank you very much.